board diversity. The Democrats want to impose quotas for race and sex on corporate boards. I know they want to do that for a long time. Is that going to stop anyone from getting sick from the coronavirus? There's another one, bailing out the Postal Service, wiping out all the debts that the post office has towards the Treasury. It's another issue we've been debating for a long time. Postal Service needs relief. And I greatly respect and praise the hard work of the men and women who are still delivering the mail. But is a survival package for the coronavirus the right time to be talking about Postal Service debt to the Treasury? Oh, here's another one. $10,000 minimum of student loan forgiveness across the board. Another ideological wish list item for the Democrats. What does it have to do with stopping a pandemic, especially when Donald Trump has already waived student loan payments for Americans who are affected by this terrible pandemic? Early voting mandated in every single state. The same kind of early voting that almost doomed the Democrats' favored presidential candidate, Joe Biden, against whom Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, or for whom Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer worked tirelessly to beat their colleague, Bernie Sanders. Oh, combine that with same-day registration. Every single state has to register voters on same day. So now they want to pile election rules on a bill that's designed to stop a pandemic. Remind you, election rules written by the same partisan geniuses who couldn't even count their own votes in the Iowa Democratic caucuses. Here's a good one too. Airline carbon emission offsets. Every airline that benefits from these programs, which is probably going to be all of them, has to go carbon neutral by 2025. Gee, it's going to be pretty amazing feat of engineering to get jet engines that you can plug into the wall and then fly across the continent. Democrats have a lot of faith in American ingenuity. I wonder if that'll apply, by the way, to the private planes that Nancy Pelosi and her family flies in, or all their buddies in Hollywood. What about this one? Every airline has to tell you on every single flight what the greenhouse gas emissions of that flight are. So you get your departure time and your seat number and your gate number, and oh, by the way, how many greenhouse gas emissions your plane is going to have. What is that going to do to help a vitally important and devastated industry get back on its feet? Subsidizing retirement plans for community newspaper employees. Look, this has been a long-standing debate in Congress. It almost sank the retirement reform bill last year. And here it is again in a bill designed to stop the pandemic. Are you kidding me? $15 an hour minimum wage. Unfortunately, millions of Americans are learning that the true minimum wage is zero. When you lose your job because of a global pandemic that is killing your fellow citizens, and our elected leaders won't even have a debate on a bill. Here's a beauty too. Mandating that federal public employee unions get paid for the union work they do. So that means you, as a taxpayer, will pay federal bureaucrats when they're doing work not for you, the taxpayer, but for their unions. Again, is that going to stop the pandemic? I could go on and on and on. The Democrats' bill is 1,400 pages, after all. But the point is this. There is a good bill, a bill that was negotiated in good faith over the weekend with many Democrats, no matter what they say, that they are now blocking, that they will not even start debate on because of ideological wish list items like those. It is disgraceful. And it is dangerous to the lives of our people and to their economic well-being. It's time for the Democrats to get serious and to do their job.